Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back once again for another part of a weekly racing vlog. Now, let's actually talk about this a little bit. I know, eventually you guys will actually start being able to see the driving once again, because I love this Peterbilt. But, we need to talk a little bit about the SRX Series. So, we were kind of going around with this idea anyways, and we thought we were going to save it to next year of changing the SRX Series to from 6 events to 8, but changing up every 3 or 4 races what that division was going to be, whether it's going to be the SRX car or, you know, we talked about legends and super lates and different stuff like that, or dirt, you know, if that ever came as a factor. And so we've actually decided to throw that in this year, but we also wanted to up the game a little bit. So for the SRX Series, usually there's 12 pros on track, and that's what it is. Heat of 6, 12 cars for 100 laps. That gets really boring. After our showing at where was it? Five Flag? Yeah. After the whole debacle that happened at Five Flag Speedway, we've decided to actually switch it up this year already. And what we are going to be changing is we are going to be doing for the next couple races, we are going to be doing legend cars. I'm actually going to put that up since I am talking. Turn on the AC, that'll be fine. But we're going to be doing legend cars. So where are we headed today? We are headed to Atlanta. We are heading to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we're going to be doing the Legends Oval. Now, we were originally going to do that with the SRX car, but it was one of those things of the logistics of that probably was going to be a nightmare anyways, regardless of how fun that could have been. So we decided, you know, this is the best time to switch over to the Legends cars, and we are opening it up to the public as well. So instead of just doing 12 cars, we're actually going to open it up to 30. So there's going to be the 12 pros, and then we're going to fill the field via heat races to finish, to fill up the field of 30 cars. We're going to be doing that this week here. We're going to be doing it at, Nashville Fairgrounds, the mini oval there. We're talked about possibly going to like South Boston. It's kind of up in the air for that 5th race before we head on up to Slinger. But it should be a good time. I'm really excited about it. So instead of carrying 6 cars like we're usually doing in the back as part of the team, we're actually carrying all 12. All 12 minis can actually fit in the back. So it's time for us to head off to Atlanta. I think it's, what, a 5-hour drive? Yeah, it's not that bad. And we will see you guys once we get there. And, you know, as time slows down and I'll have a little bit more time, I'll kind of explain the thought process of what we're attempting to change here in the SRX Series, just to kind of keep it afloat and keep it interesting. But off to Atlanta now. We'll see you guys when we get a little bit closer. All right, we're about 12 minutes out from Atlanta now. It's a pretty good drive over here. I miss driving, like just driving. I really do miss it. But again, my schedule's been so squished recently. I'm hoping maybe once the new house is built, I'll have a little bit more free time again. Is this the exit I need? Oh, it is. Slow down. I forget. It's this weird, like, access road that they have over here. And I remember, yeah, there's dirt and a dip. When we came out here with the Xfinity Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, I remember this, actually. And I remember, don't miss your access road, or you're not going to be able to get off. Turn right. Come on. There you go. But yeah, so a little switch up, and I know that kind of gets away from the regular SRX, and here's why. Working with the people that, you know, are involved with this and everything, the SRX just wasn't being exciting in the way that it was being presented. Anybody actually crossing or just a flashing light? Which was a bummer. And I don't want that. I want it to be engaging, and I want it to be fun to watch. So 30 cars on a midget oval, I think, is going to be a lot of fun. Plus, I'd really like driving the Legends cars. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things I wanted to change it up and keep it interesting, and we were only 3 events in, and you know, I wasn't having any luck in the series anyways. The car setups are really strange, and you know, even trying to work with them, very strange in iRacing. So, you know, we gave it our Valiant, and I think, you know, with what we were already thinking about doing anyways, because it shouldn't just be about figuring out one car. It's we've even talked about changing disciplines and stuff like that. To dirt, to rallycross, to different things. To really, if we're going to call it the Superstar Racing experience, it should be something to challenge everybody. Cool. Invisible pothole. Watch out for that. Everybody okay? My suspension okay? Yeesh. Let's see how we parked up here. A little crooked. I want to fix that. Watch the curb. I know. For some reason, when you tap the curb here... Plus, I haven't updated my map, so it's also probably cranky from that, too. All right. Here and settled and e-brake on. All right. Let's get ourselves out and all set up for practice here for 30 cars here at Atlanta. All right, time for us to head out for practice. We have kind of decided, we were going back and forth. We are going to send out all 30 cars for practice at the same time because this is the one way to make sure that we can really fit 30 legends all at the same time out on the track. So it should be a pretty good time. So we're going to head out for practice now. We'll see you guys after. All right, back from practice. Man, it is crazy and just so much fun to drive a little Legends car. So far, it seems a success. I see a lot more happiness. I see a lot more fan engagement and stuff like that, which is spectacular. Of course, we're at a bigger venue, being here at Atlanta, so that's always cool too. But yeah, overall, I think this is a good idea. So we're gonna head into our heat races now. I'm gonna be in the first heat race. Excuse me. I think I'm starting on the pole for that one. Just this one's out of random draw, and I think most of the times I've started on the pole, so I don't know what's going on. I promise I'm not rigging that. But we were really fast in practice anyway, so we'll see how this heat race goes. We'll see you guys right after. back from our heat race, and we were able to actually take a victory. I was actually kind of surprised. I feel the fall off of these cars, but they're just having so much fun to drive that, you kind of get in the zone. And so we're going to go and actually watch the next two heats while everything kind of gets set up, new fresh tires put on. And, I think this has been a success so far. But starting on P1, after winning that heat race, for this 100-lap race here at the Legends Oval, I think it's going to come in handy. So we'll see you guys right afterwards. All right. Unfortunately, that was not the ending that we wanted to our day. So let's see. Where did it all go wrong? I can't even remember what was the first incident. We had a bunch of little spins during the race itself, but I think where it started going wrong was, so we got past and we're battling for like third or something like that, and we ended up getting turned into the pit wall, which is technically like the backstretch wall. Got spun and actually got ourselves back the right way. But we started, certain things started getting bent in there. So we lost a tremendous amount of speed. Then somebody hooked us on the backstretch going the opposite direction, and it just started to put us into like these bad spots. And then there was a wreck in front of us, and in the end, unfortunately, I realized that the car wasn't drivable. And again, it kind of sucks because we switched to this format that I led most of this event. Especially while I was out there, but I still haven't been able to finish one. But I'm in better spirits than I was in the SRX car because I know that we can make this work. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, next week we're going to head off to Nashville, which should be a lot of fun at the Oval there. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this evlog. And yeah, you guys got 3 this week, so that's pretty awesome as well. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and I really do appreciate your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and I'll see you in the next one.